TikTok Live is wild. Why do they have a whole horse in their room? And someone is like, bro, is he on your bed? Where does he sleep? Even people on TikTok are concerned for the horse. I just want to know how and why. Hey everyone, Noble Xenon here, and we are back with some more of the wildest TikTok screenshots of all time. Let's get started. So, we literally teach babies how to speak, so why can't we just raise the animals the same way and teach them too? I mean, we already let a horse in a bedroom, so might as well just teach them how to speak. But animal brains just don't work the same way. On the other hand, you'd be surprised at the intelligence of some animals. Me, when I play solitaire on my phone for 20 minutes and I tap the screen because it started to go dark, but then I realized I didn't even have my phone in my hand and it's on my nightstand, so I was just hallucinating an entire game of solitaire. I've done this so many times, it's crazy. If this is happening that much, there might be some kind of Tetris effect going on here. You're playing so much solitaire, you can see it even if you're not actually playing it. It's crazy. Me carefully listening to my friend tell me their worst traumas in detail. I'm gonna use it during a round of Jackbox, and then that friendship would never be the same again. Ooh, where is the fire emoji? Sends orange diamond emojis instead. Bold of you to assume I ain't part of the LGBTQ. Laughing cat emoji. Better gorilla glue them cheeks shut, cause if I see that hole, my demons ain't gonna show no remorse.
Skull emoji.
These trolls are something else, like that came out of nowhere. One time, I went to a bar and I saw a drunk girl almost passing out, so I yelled, "I'll have what she's having, please," but turns out she was having a seizure. Oh, well, never mind then. When I was 12, I got a job at a local restaurant making popcorn, but on my first day I accidentally used kerosene oil instead of butter, and as a result about 30 people had to get their throats replaced. Whoa, so I blamed it on one of the chefs who couldn't speak English and he got fired and the whole restaurant went into foreclosure. There are so many things in this TikTok that somehow puts the chances of this being real in the negatives. Honestly, I didn't think that was possible. You obviously come from peasant genetics. As a landlord peasant, I would have treated you like my favorite little worker and given your family preference. Wait a minute. What are you trying to do to this individual here? When you thought for 100,000% certain there was a kidnapped woman in the trunk of your Uber, so you call 911 and they show up and hear her scream, so they pull him out, traumatizing him for the rest of his life, and then open his trunk to discover it was a defective Minion Happy Meal toy? How loud was that Minion toy? I don't know if these people are in a competition to see who can make the wildest story or what. Talk about a next level false alarm. POV. I'm about to eat something and I suddenly remember how I got banned on Animal Jam when I was 10 for spelling a bad word on the floor of my den with plushies I accumulated in those claw games. Sometimes the most random memories pop up in your head out of nowhere.
It turns out it was buried in the deep recesses of your mind, waiting for the right moment to strike.
Me trying not to block my girlfriend after I tell her I've been having a bad day and she send me a selfie to cheer me up, but that ugly stuff pissed me off even more. The time I accidentally barely tapped a guy with my car at a stop sign while he was crossing, he dramatically flailed his arms and in slow motion fell over. I screamed insurance fraud out the window. Turns out he was the town's beloved veteran with a peg leg. Ooh, in the Twitter comments, this happened to me before. Sobbing emoji. I was driving to work and I hit something. I prayed it was just a small animal, but it felt like a little person. Oh no. Turns out I'd hit a child, but even worse, it was my husband as a child. I traveled back in time and killed my husband. Heartbreak. When I got home that night, I was locked out of my family home of 12 years. I pulled out my phone and went to call my daughter to let me in, but her contact wasn't there. Huh? It then hit me on what my new reality was. A whole different reality is crazy though. POV, you're 16 to 25. Popular but a loner. Low-key lazy but still works hard. Don't want to work a 9 to 5 your whole life. Dreams of being rich. Love your mom. Wants to be significant but not famous. Welcome to Hustler's TikTok. Now, time to get on that millionaire grind set. You've traded your 9 to 5 job for a 24/7 grind set, so get to it. Time to lose some serious cash. I remember saying no we can't to the Bob the Builder theme song. That's where the darkness in me began. The malice, the hatred, it was all from that moment. We got the whole villain origin story here. This is why you don't say no we can't to can we build it. Always try to build it, or you might end up destroying. One time I was waxing a client and a mosquito landed on her bare butt cheek, so out of instinct I slapped it. I was mortified and tried to explain what happened, but the mosquito was nowhere to be found. Where did it go? Actually, now that I think about it, no, I do not want to know where it went. Moving on. Going to my favorite bar today, and I want to have a cute, raspy voice when talking to people. Not gonna lie, I'd rather be 21 in 2023 than 2023 in 2100. What? Not gonna lie, I'd rather be 21 in 2023 than 2023 in 21. I'm just trying to calculate how this could possibly make any sense. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? My older sister once told me she was going to make a concoction consisting of apple juice and salt. The goal was for it to taste like pee. She made me try it. It wasn't until recently that I realized that she literally just peed in a bowl and made me drink it. That is nasty! Once again, there are some villainous activities going on here. For this next one, what stage of capitalism is this? They're putting Samsung Galaxy ads on a cathedral. I guess there is no space that can be ad-free anymore. If they could somehow put ads in your dreams, they would. I bet that kind of technology is under development right now. Some kind of top secret project. By the way, this is not the only place where such things are happening, because there is apparently a Tiffany's ad on the Louvre. Or Louvre, as this person spelled it. I don't have big sister trauma, but my 32-year-old brother does the dirty with my mom. What the? And tonight he got taken by cops to a psych ward, all because I mentioned it on TikTok, as if they haven't been making my life unbearable since I was born. Please, I am praying that this did not actually happen. When people say they were weird as a kid, but I grabbed ladybugs off the wall, sucked on them till they were flat, then spat them into my hand and flicked them away. And someone said we all did this as kids. We all did some weird stuff, but this? No, we did not. Though shockingly, this doesn't even make the list of top 1,000 weirdest things done by TikTokers. Bro, can y'all just stop using the ice face emoji? Not everyone has an iPhone. And what the hell is that? What kind of device are you using that has the capability of spawning in such an abomination of an emoji? Me explaining that most British people have such ginormous foreheads because the climate there is rainy for half the year, and evolutionarily they've developed this trait to shield their eyes and to soak up as much vitamin D as possible on cloudy days like a solar panel. TikTok science, everyone. And Mr. C says it's obviously for increased visibility in low light conditions. Just shine a torch on one this evening. Reduces the number of I'm sorries that need to be said by 96%. Freeing up time to offer cups of tea and complain about the rain/snow/wind, which seems to be just endless over there, especially the rain. When I was 9 years old, I was pet sitting a hamster and it was shaking, so I thought it was cold and put it in the microwave and the hamster exploded, and my dad had to clean the hamster guts out of the microwave and tell them it was dead when we got there, but I was just a little girl. Oh my lord. The poor hamster. And Bill Nye, though, says, I've never heard a story about a hamster dying peacefully. It's always some crazy stuff. Honestly, why does this sound like facts, though? The poor little hamsters didn't even do anything to deserve it, yet it keeps happening. Since people are just exposing their older sister traumas, one time my sister wanted to see if the garage door was strong enough to crush a human. So she put a helmet, elbow, and knee pads on me and made me stand under it while she pressed the button. We said our goodbyes to each other just in case. Well, it sounds like you're here to tell the tale, though you'll never be the same after that. Remembering in 6th grade when I made and laminated N-word passes and proceeded to sell them $30 each. Damn, she was running a whole business in 6th grade. The hustle is real. When I found out that my parents were both adopted and they turned out to have the same birth parents, why am I still reading these? I swear I'm gonna end this video with half the brain cells I started with. Craziest part about watching an HBO show is that you'll be watching the most well-executed, thoughtful episode of television ever created, and then there's an 8-second shot of a man spread whole. These kind of scenes come in and you'll be asking yourself, did they really need that in there? Either that or, oh my. I'm literally sat waiting for a mental health appointment and 2 of the doctors just walked past, looked at me, and then pissed themselves laughing. Wait, why are your eyes so wide open? It's like you're staring into my soul. Me eating a meal made by my dear friend Fancy Chef when I get a text from him saying I'll be there in 5. Evil Clown has me in his grasp once again. Uh-oh. Oh no, not again. Fancy Chef said Evil Clown stole my ingredients and will chop carrots into a big pot meant to fool you into believing it's an odd hot tub so he can then cook and eat you. Oh no! And the Evil Clown just messaged me,
"What are you doing?"
Oh no, oh no, oh no, let's just move on. We all wish we had tails, to be honest. Like, imagine the moms at Walmart saying, OMG, your hair's so pretty. Then you'd say thanks with a straight face, but if we had a tail, that would be wagging so fast. Then she'll notice and be like, aw, look at you getting all excited for mommy. Then you start to blush and get all embarrassed and stuff. Y'all feeling me on this, right? No, we're not. We are not. 13-year-old me acting like I didn't report a man for kidnapping on Omegle after he confessed he had someone trapped in his basement, showed proof, waited for the police to come, and I watched the police bust his door down. There was some crazy stuff going down on Omegle. These kids should not be on there. I don't understand airports like at all. I don't believe these people are even real. Why are 200 people flying to Chicago from Cincinnati at the same time as me? It is a Monday at 8 p.m., the most random time of the week. Do none of you work? And the plane is at full capacity? How? It takes less time to drive there. Why did we all make this stupid financial decision? The man next to me is wearing shorts. It's snowing in both cities? This just proves that we are all living in a simulation and all those people are NPCs. You yourself might be an NPC actually, but seriously, it could just be connecting flights. Me remembering randomly that death is permanent, all of a sudden I want to live, skull emoji. You wouldn't want to end up like the skull emoji, would you? Me when I was carrying my dead Great Dane in a giant suitcase on the subway to the vet to get cremated and a guy asked what's in the bag and I panicked and said laptops and he stole it from me and ran, skull emoji. That skull emoji at the end though. Bro is going through it. Dude got the whole battle station set up, by the way. You're such a good boy for me. ASMR RP. And by the way, this video is titled, see, I'm losing brain cells here, I told you. Your yandere girlfriend comforts you to sleep. ASMR RP, female for male. Wholesome sleep. Thank you, YouTube. Very cool. And speaking of, me at the gates of heaven after God pulls out the mommy comforts you with her love ASMR videos. Well, safe to say, it's over for you. Unless you are watching the wholesome stuff. And for this next one, I'm still thinking about this comment. Actually, I do see your autism. Your eye distance, eyelid shape, nose bridge and width, your lips, it's all what I call type 1 tism face. My mom has type 2, and so does my grandpa. I have type 1, and so does my dad. This person somehow thinks they can see autism and that there's a type 1 and type 2. What is even TikTok anymore? When y'all finish playing hide and seek and the try-hard person comes out the most ridiculous spot, sweaty and dusty AF, and they got dry lips and no money and no future. This is what happens when you let the guy that is way too competitive play. Always giving it 100% like if the dude is at the Olympics. And now the scariest thing in New York is yawning on public transportation and a bum grabs your tongue. Jeez. Now we found the real reason why you need to cover your mouth when you yawn. And speaking of New York, this dude is licking the subway floor. Now he's got the bacteria from every subway rat in New York City and has probably contracted the new version of the bubonic plague and possibly COVID-23. This is too insane. Gotta end it right here. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Crantus McBasketball, Dark Garden, DJ, Jade Demby twice, interestingly enough, Catalan Cormendi Nightcrawler, Stormcloud the Wolf, and VicMeister1999. You can join in the link below, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe if you want to see more, turn on notifications with that little bell, and thank you so much for watching.